We spend a lot of time teaching our children how to read, write, all those academic skills. We do. Do you agree? You pay lots of money, you spend lots of hours. How much time do we spend teaching them emotional intelligence? How often do we help them regulate their own behaviour? How often do we speak with them in an honest fashion? So, for example, when Cameron is really angry, the first thing I do is get down there with him and I go, "You're angry, 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 aren't you?" And he looks at me like, "Yeah, you get it. That's cool. Okay, so there's a start." I've already acknowledged that he's angry. I haven't gone, "Oh, for goodness sake, could you just go to your room and, sort yourself out? You need time out. That's what you need. You go into time out and go calm yourself down, sort yourself out." It's about using the moment to educate, to go, okay, this child is angry right now, doesn't have the life skills, wasn't born with them. I mean, how many times do you go off the deep end? I mean, look at that guy for a start. In the video. It's a really hard thing to help children develop emotional intelligence. In the book there's a chapter on that, and it talks about how from a very young age you can start to help children own their emotions. Now let's face it, nobody can put an emotion inside you. You might say, "Oh, that person made me angry," but I'd love you to show me how they put anger in you. I'd love you to show me which door they picked up the anger and went, "I'm putting it in there," okay? But that's how we speak. We say, "Oh, that person made me angry. That person makes me happy. That thing over there is..." But if we own our own emotion and we say the emotion came from within, the emotion came from my reaction to that external world. And if we teach our children that they can manage and understand their emotions, we can make them resilient and flexible. Now, I don't have the time now, but I would love to have the opportunity to say, okay, take you through a 5-minute exercise, which I would suggest you do with your children, and that is sit down with them and really think about something that makes them so happy. So it could have been a trip that you went on, or a toy that you got them, or something that just, really makes them burst. And then ask them to feel their body and how does it feel, and it's amazing and I feel very exciting. And then go over here and try and think of an example where you said no to your teenager. They said, "I want to go out," and you said, "No, it's not happening." How did that make you feel? Remember it. Go right back to that memory and think of the words you wanted to say to me that you didn't dare. Just think of them. Just think of how angry you were and what you wanted to say. Now, how does your body feel? What does that feel like? So you're sitting there in an environment that has absolutely nothing to do with any of those experiences, but what's happened in the body? You've relived it. So it's helping children get emotional intelligence, is helping them own their own emotions. Own them from within. And know that they have the capacity to go, "You know what? I'm a bit over that emotion. I'm going to feel free like a bird," like we practiced. That was really good. So it's giving them emotional flexibility. It's also acknowledging that sometimes we do get angry, and sometimes we can take our anger out like that, which is very unhelpful. Or we can learn techniques like breathing techniques. There's examples in, again, the Inspired Children book, the last chapter, or the program, of what do you do with children to help them learn to relax. What do we do at night when they've been hyperactive all day and then we put them to bed and they're like this, wired? How can we teach them relaxation techniques to bring them down from the day and go into a beautiful, restful sleep?